I'm a firm believer every horse should be able to stand at the mounting block, and here's how I teach that. First of all, you want to make sure your horse can yield away from pressure, and then I will swap my whip into my other hand and see if they can move towards me. This confuses a lot of horses, but this is where you really need to build your baby steps. Then I will take my whip overhead and ask him to move his hips towards me, which he did really good. This can be a really difficult concept for some horses, so patience is definitely key when teaching this. This is also a really good exercise to practice for horses that get nervous when people are standing up higher. I ask him to stand for a minute or so, and then I walk out of it and then ask again. Today was super windy, so Roni was a little nervous. However, I wanted to include all these little blips for you guys so you can see how I deal with them. It's really important that after your horse lines up, you make them stand there for a little bit. Here you can see he will walk off in a minute, and then I eventually ask him to stop when I find a good place. If you're using a mounting block and your horse walks off, try and find a safe spot to ask them to stop because you don't want them to get their legs caught up in the steps. So then I will just ask him again to come to me, and it takes him a couple seconds, and then he does, and then again I reward him and let him know he was a good boy. It's really important to stay calm through this process, and if you feel yourself start to get frustrated, walk away and do something else, because this is one of the things that some horses do really struggle with, and it's not fair to them to get mad at them for not understanding. Then I will practice from different positions, so on the sides of the mounting block, and then I will also put the horse further out so that I can really make sure they clearly understand what it is I'm asking. And here you can see I put him farther out, and then I asked him to come towards me, and of course he threw some pony sass in there, but he was a good boy, so I gave him lots of pets.